This definition was agreed to even by the great Jagadguru Shankaracharya. It means to have firm faith in the truths specified in the scriptures and by saints. That is Shraddha. Let me tell you a very interesting story in this regard. A great devotee named Jagannath Mishra. He happened to be writing a commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, and when he came to this particular verse, number 9:22, some of you must have heard it surely. Ananya shintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam mahamyaham. It's a resolution, a promise from the Supreme Lord Himself that one who with single-mindedness contemplates upon me, I myself take upon the burdens of that person. Yogakshemam mahamyaham. Now, Jagannath Mishra had a doubt in his mind. He said, why would he, the Supreme Lord Himself, okay, a devotee is needy and has full faith, why would he himself do anything for the devotee? He'd probably appoint somebody. So what he did was, he said there has to be a mistake somewhere over here. So vahamyaham ko unhone dadamyaham kar diya. यानी भगवान के शब्द को लाल स्याही लगा दी. ये मेरा correction there. It cannot be he himself, through somebody. And after doing that, he went off to bathe in the river. He was a poor man. And what happened was, Krishna was not happy with this. How can he change my words? I'm ready to do that for anybody who has faith. And how could he change my own words? What he did was, as a little child, he took lots of groceries, plenty heavy bags with him, and he went to Jagannath Mishra's house, knocked on the door. Wife opened the door, and she'd never seen this young lad before, very attracted to him when the Lord appears as a little child. He has to be special. Who are you? Your husband has sent me with all these groceries. My husband? Yeah. How could he make such a small little child like you carry all this heavy stuff? I think he's really cruel. At least he should have got things himself. Why burden you with so much? Then she noticed that this little boy had bruises all over, face, hands, and it's black and blue. What happened? Did somebody beat you on the way? Your husband beat me. What? My husband beat you? What's wrong with him? He's supposed to be a devotee with compassion and kindness. How could he beat you like this? Just let him come home. I'm going to tell him off. She took the groceries, just couldn't understand what had come over her husband, Jagannath Mishra. All these stories I'm telling you are true stories. So listen, they are there in the books. Anyway, so when Jagannath Mishra came home after bathing, his wife immediately attacked him. What's wrong with you? How have you become so unkind and cruel and inconsiderate? You got that little boy to carry so much of the groceries and you beat him up? What? What are you talking about? What boy and what groceries? There's something wrong with you. Both of them got arguing, and finally it struck Jagannath Mishra what the whole story was. I had doubted about the Lord taking care of His devotees. I'm a poor man. He came Himself to show me that I have come, and this beating up is actually trying to put a correction on His words. So He wanted to show me that. And he started crying and felt very, very upset for his disbelief. So it is firm faith. Now we are all creatures of faith. We have all placed our faith differently. And it is according to the object which we place our faith on, we derive the power. Listen carefully, let me explain. If you place your faith or trust on anything or anybody in this material world, then the power that you will have will be fleeting and temporary. Fleeting and limited. Why? Because this material world is temporary and limited. It may be your wealth, it may be your status, it may be your relations. Isn't everything temporary in this world? Isn't everything limited? Just recently, what happened in the recession? Multi-billionaires came down to be just ordinary people. Wealth is a tremendous source of security, but who knows? And can wealth protect you from all disease? Can wealth give you a peace of mind? Can wealth protect you from old age? Can wealth protect you from death? There are limitations. Even status, every rise is followed by a fall. Isn't it true of this material world? And then what about relations? I remember a very interesting conversation. It was this country. One lady had lost her husband and regular visitor to the temple, but just reading the Gita is not going to get you anywhere. You have to live that knowledge. So, the Gita, the beginning, the very first teaching of Lord Krishna is Na jayate mriyate va kadachin. We are eternal souls. There's no death. Nobody can kill us. And as far as this physical body is concerned, Vasansi jirani yatha vihaya navani grinati. You can read it, 220, 222, 223. It's all there. So the body is born and it is subject to death. It comes to an end, but we don't. But she was pretty much upset about that, and I was trying to make her understand. And then she suddenly came up with the feeling she had. She said, well, my husband may have left me, but I have got, my son really, really cares for me. I have faith in him. Where is your son? He lives in London. Oh, then why isn't he living with you? You're all on your own. Well, because he's working over there, but he really cares. I have faith in him. So I just smiled because, what can you say about that? And the person I was staying with, that person said to her, my dear lady, wait till the love bug bites him. Then I'll see how he comes to you every week. So, you see, this trust in the world, we will get power according to what it is, temporary and limited. And if we have our trust in that eternal supreme being, then we will have unlimited power because he is all powerful. Now, obviously, you will like to have unlimited power and not something that you're insecure about, not knowing what's going to happen the next day, isn't it? A lot of people, they say, I have faith.